530 ranks among the top in speed and precision for 3D printers.
530 significantly boosts production efficiency while improving material utilization.
Additionally, WJ530 has upgraded its automatic model repair feature. While previous devices also had this function, the version for WJ530 is noticeably more powerful. If my model files have any defects, the auto repair function intelligently fixes with a single click. I no longer have to conduct meticulous model inspections. I'm deeply grateful to the Flashforge team for providing such an outstanding production tool.
The WJ530 combines high-precision multi-print head design, no power mode, and auto-repair software feature to tackle pain points in jewelry production. We believe it will deliver a more efficient, cost-effective, and intelligent production experience, leading the industry's technological revolution. It represents not only a solution for today, but also the path forward for the future.
At Flashforge's DLP 3D Printing Smart Factory, Light and Data Drive Production, the R-Series Industrial 3D Printing Solution for Smart Mass Production integrates model processing, task scheduling, and equipment management, giving real-time control over every step, making an end-use part once required complex steps molds, CNC machining, assembly, and debugging, leading to long lead times, high costs, and limited innovation. Today, Flashforge is reshaping all of this. Manufacturing goes beyond shaping. It redefines how materials, structures, and efficiency work together. Let light and resin turn ideas from inspiration into reality. The Flashforge R-Series sets new standards with industrial-grade precision. Injection molding-grade finish and micron-level control deliver complex geometries, with over 92% part fidelity ensuring precise designs. It supports over 20 industrial-grade materials, maximizing design freedom. All materials are rigorously validated resilient elastomers, tough impact resistant, dimensionally stable rigid, and heat-resistant types, forming a strong foundation for industrial manufacturing. The R-Series Smart Mass Production solution streamlines production, taking designs straight to finished products. Iterate faster, customize freely, track every step, manage inventory flexibly. Revolutionize manufacturing. Achieve new business success. Start now.
Welcome to Flashforge's Industrial Application Month Livestream. My name is Sheldon, and I will be guiding you through our flagship FDM Industrial 3D printer, the Guider 3 Ultra. We are thrilled to show you how it can transform your manufacturing process. First, our contents, which contains marketing overview, Guider 3 Ultra overview, introduction of FDM industrial solution and application, solution advantages, consumer case studies, and competitive 3D printing technology. Let's move to Chapter 1, Marketing Overview. Let's start with the industry trends. With the advancement of 3D printing technology, prototyping, customized products for special needs, and small batch production have become simpler and faster. However, due to relatively slow printing speeds and high production costs, most people still regard 3D printing as a supplement to traditional manufacturing methods. The demand from enterprises is growing year by year. In industries such as automotive, consumer electronics, design, sports, and racing, 3D printing is being used for rapid prototype validation, as well as mass production and final products. It is reshaping global new product development and aftermarket supply chains. Overall, equipment shipments have increased by 22%. What are the main barriers preventing customers from adopting 3D printing technology? Lower production efficiency, difficult support removal, inconvenient to operate and maintain, unreliable printer performance, complex material parameter setup, poor print quality. Nowadays, devices represented by Gather 3 Ultra can already solve these pain points of users and provide solutions. Low production efficiency to higher printing speed with reduced risk of failure. Difficult support removal to dual extruder printing with breakaway or water-soluble support material. Inconvenient to operate and maintain, to simple calibration, easy replacement of wear parts and minimal routine maintenance. Unreliable printer performance to proven long-term stability, supporting 27 printing with a print success rate no less than 99%. Complex material parameter setup to comprehensive pre-configured material profiles with one-click slicing for worry-free printing. Poor print quality to optimize the algorithms and vibration compensation for superior model quality. Now let's meet the Gather 3 Ultra. Gather 3 Ultra meets the demands of both production and large size rapid prototyping. Size. Second, it's incredibly easy to use, as evidenced by these vectors. Furthermore, it offers very low maintenance, making it an office-friendly 3D printer with proven reliability. The Gather 3 Ultra has many designs that improve print quality, lightweight extruder and beam design to reduce interior during high-speed printing. Powerful dual-fan cooling system ensures each layer is thoroughly cooled. Extruder resonance compensation and counteracts vibrations during movement, guaranteeing stable printing at high speed and performance smoother results. Next, let's take a look at the Gather 3 Ultra's nozzle and highly anticipated dual nozzles. Maintenance is tool-free and quick. The hardened steel nozzle hands up to 350 centigrade and diverse materials, enabling easy swaps for different printing needs. The Gather 3 Ultra is designed for simplicity. Easy to unbox, simple filament loading, one-click calibration, and automatic leveling. No clips or springs, just power on, load, and print. Then you can get your model. Fully open material system. Flashforge engineers have pre-configured optimal print parameters of design and engineering validation. It helps confirm design details, speed up iteration of new products, supports flexible customization. It enables small batch production, save time and labor while delivering value tailored to user needs. About product application areas, There are product development and validation, manufacturing tools and components, end-user parts, education and technique and architecture and art. In automotive, we print jigs and functional parts with ABS and PACF, cutting lead time by 80% and labor cost by 85%. You can see, design and produce via 3D printing according to product and equipment requirements. These custom jigs improve operational efficiency and ensure consistent quality. Here is another application, light intensity calibration fixture. 3D printing with Guide 3 Ultra reduces design circles by 90%, cuts costs by 85%. It delivers lightweight fixture with 50% less weight. Using durable ASA and a large build volume, it enables strong UV resistance, one-piece parts customized for large-scale equipment. Let's move on to the automotive fixtures application. Our clients use Guide 3 Ultra to print ABS, PACF, 3D printed jigs and fixtures which hold automotive components, replacing traditional steel plates welded tooling. Compared to traditional CNC, 3D printing fixtures cut production time by 80% and labor cost by 85% with overnight readiness. Use carbon fiber reinforced nylon. They offer high durability, last 8 to 10 weeks, and can be easily customized for specific needs. Pangood Power specializes in the research and development of disc motors, integrating and optimizing components like gearboxes and controllers. The company is currently one of the largest mass producers of disc motors in China. The client's huge prototypes took too long with traditional methods, risking project delays. Using Flashforge's Guide 3 Ultra with ABS and nylon carbon fiber materials enabled rapid iteration, cutting R&D costs and speeding up prototype delivery. Here's the model of Pangood. Sorry. Regarding the product applications and customer value we just discussed, I can summarize it as lower cost and high efficiency. With the Guide 3 Ultra, prototype parts can be produced at up to 80 lower cost than traditional methods. Its 3D printing technology enables complex, fully integrated geometries with lighter, stronger, high-performance materials. By eliminating mods and outsourcing, designs move directly to prototype for instant validation, faster turnaround, and secure data control. Manufacturing 3D printing as a tool for manufacturing engineers. Professional FDM sorry to bother. Professional FDM 3D printing excels in producing jigs, fixtures, and goggles for assembly and automation. The Guide 3 Ultra delivers versatility, low cost production, and multi-material compatibility, offering a simple, practical solution with few real competitors beyond the traditional jig makers or small steel shops. FDM is the second largest 3D printing application beyond metal, widely used in vehicles, mobility, and consumer products. The Guide 3 Ultra combines broad material compatibility with high accuracy and durability, making it ideal for automotive jigs, R&D testing, and customized modifications. Common materials include ABS, PACF, and PP. In consumer electronics, the Guide 3 Ultra is used for functional prototypes and production line fixtures, while in power tools, it supports R&D validation. With materials like ABS, PA, PACF, and ESD safe options, it delivers the accuracy and strength needed for functional testing. Competing with SLS and MJF, its advantages lie in cost efficiency, material versatility, and engaging key decision makers. The Guide 3 Ultra addresses the unique needs of designers, manufacturers, and educators by delivering reliable, consistent parts, properties with accuracy and process control. For engineers, it provides freedom to design, efficient iteration, and reduce outsourcing risks. For shop floor managers, it lowers cost, minimize scrap, and speeds up production. And for educators, it offers safe, easy-to-use tools that foster creativity for research. Built on Flashforge's core values of ease of use, stability, and cost efficiency, the Guide 3 Ultra ensures its high performance across diverse applications. Case overview. In the automotive repair sector, customer-sized modifications represent a huge market, particularly for specialized vehicle fitting required by public institutions. Flashforge's FDM 3D printers, aka Guide 3 Ultra, helped Diegling successfully deliver several major vehicle modification projects, earning strong recognition and praise from their clients. Most of our work is one-off jobs. Because of the unique nature of vehicles, we rarely produce large batches of identical parts. Matthias explained. In many of our projects, customers request custom fitting for special vehicles. Being able to meet these demands quickly and efficiently is absolutely critical for us. Using Flashforge's 3D printers allows Diegling to produce parts in-house with a faster turnaround, eliminating the need for external suppliers. Clients often prefer ASA materials for its superior heat, aging, and weather resistance, making it ideal for automotive parts. Matthias emphasized, as a method of producing small quantities of parts, FDM is becoming increasingly important. The company has decided to adopt FDM 3D printing as an alternative to traditional metal cutting processes such as milling, turning, and drilling. Matthias has demonstrated its economic advantages, including reduced cost for engineering documentation, storage, and manufacturing. Another case is about Shanghai UPUN Electric Group for functional validation. The client, who develops high reliability industrial products, used the Flashforge's Guide 3 Ultra and HIPS PBT filaments to successfully 3D printing complex thin-walled parts for functional testing, which met all their rigorous requirements and received positive feedback on the material's performances. The third case is about a Brazilian hydraulic equipment company used the Guide 3 Ultra and the ASA filament to 3D printing a high-strength waterproof cover plate, which underwent rigorous testing and successfully accelerated their product development process. The fourth case is about Huangjia Garden Tools Manufacturing. The clients tested both nylon, carbon fiber, PACF, and HIPS materials. Ultimately, the HIPS materials was favored for its superior surface. The housing requires high strength as a functional component. With optimized design and printing orientation, the Guide 3 Ultra using HIPS materials meets strength requirements while delivering a smooth, refined surface finish that closely simulates the performance and appearance of the final product. The fifth case is Ningbo Hilter, a manufacturer of outdoor products, used the Guide 3 Ultra to 3D print high-quality functional prototypes for rigorous lifespan and aging tests, ensuring strict quality control and serving as a model for the furniture industry. Compared to traditional injection modeling, the Guide 3 Ultra enables the mass production of goggles with a shorter design circle and a scalable capacity, resulting in a final product that is lighter, more comfortable, better sealing, and fork-free. Next is our competitive product comparison. In fair test focusing on total print time and quality, Guide 3 Ultra demonstrates highly competitive performance and industrial-grade reliability. Compared to Guide 3 Ultra, boosts a large build volume and XY print area, supports high temperatures extrusion up to 350 centigrade. It is capable of printing high performance fiber composites such as PHT-CF. It features a PEI flexible print platform for fully automatic Z-axis offset calibration, eliminating the need for manual intervention. It also boosts higher print speed and acceleration, and is equipped with drying often and humidity monitoring to ensure optimal filament condition from the start. While the Race Pro 3 Plus is limited in these areas. As can be seen from this picture, the Guide 3 Ultra not only leads in printing speed and acceleration, but also has a higher extruder supported temperature of 350 centigrade degrees, a simpler leveling method, and supports a wider variety of high-speed filaments. Print speed varies in real time during operation, and optimal speed and acceleration depend on the structure being printed. The total print time reflects overall efficiency. The following comparisons are based on models with size and weight not less than those of competitors, ensuring a fair comparison of print time under good quality output. Note that the parameter settings were not identical due to differences in slicing software. And I guess that's everything for the Guidance 3 Ultra. Now it's the Q&A time. If you got any questions want to ask, please type it. Okay, I see one question. Is there a chamber heated? Okay, the Guidance 3 Ultra is fully enclosed to maintain a stable temperature, but it is not actively heated. The heated bed up to 110 centigrade and high temp nozzle 350 centigrades create an optimal environment for engineering materials such as ABS and nylon. Let's see if you guys got more questions. Okay, how does vibration compensation work? The Guidance 3 Ultra is fully automatic. The Guidance 3 Ultra measures and corrects the resonance during printing and calibration, reducing ringing and improving quality without any user setup. I see somebody is worrying about third-party filaments. Does it really work with third-party filaments? Of course, yes. The Guidance 3 Ultra has a fully open system. Our slicing software, Flashforge and FlashPrint, includes pre-configured profiles for many major brands, ensuring great results. What sport materials are compatible with Guidance 3 Ultra? We've talked it before several times. It supports both water-soluble, like PVA, and breakaway support materials, giving you flexibility for different projects. What maintenance is required? Maintenance is minimal. Occasional nozzle cleaning, lubricating the rears, and checking belts. The tool-free nozzle swap makes the most common task easy. Okay, how does it compare to Bamboo Lab or Ultimaker? The Guidance 3 Ultra from Flashforge is an industrial workhouse. Its priority is long-term reliability, precision with large parts, and compatibility with advanced engineering materials over pure consumer-grade speed. Can you give a real cost-saving example? One customer reduces the jig production cost by 76% and the time by 87% by printing with ABS on the Guidance 3 Ultra instead of traditional machining. What about warranty? The Guidance 3 Ultra comes with a standard 1-year warranty, backed by our global support network. How can I buy it? Please leave your details in the chat. Our sales team will contact you after this live stream with a personalized quote. And I guess that's everything. Thank you for joining. We are excited about the possibilities Guidance 3 Ultra unlocks. Now I will hand over to my colleague Lemon to explore our DLP solutions.
530 ranks among the top in speed and precision for 3D printers.
530 significantly boosts production efficiency while improving material utilization.
Additionally, WJ530 has upgraded its automatic model repair feature. While previous device also had this function, the version for WJ530 is noticeably more powerful. If my model files have any defects, the auto repair function intelligently fixes with a single click. I no longer have to conduct meticulous model inspections. I'm deeply grateful to the Flashforge team for providing such an outstanding production tool.
The WJ530 combines high-precision multi-print head design, no power mode, and auto-repair software feature to tackle pain points in jewelry production. We believe it will deliver a more efficient, cost-effective, and intelligent production experience, leading the industry's technological revolution. It represents not only a solution for today, but also the path forward for the future.
At Flashforge's DLP 3D Printing Smart Factory, Light and Data Drive Production, the R-Series Industrial 3D Printing solution for smart mass production integrates model processing, task scheduling, and equipment management, giving real-time control over every step, making an end-use part once required complex steps molds, CNC machining, assembly, and debugging, leading to long lead times, high costs, and limited innovation. Today, Flashforge is reshaping all of this. Manufacturing goes beyond shaping. It redefines how materials, structures, and efficiency work together. Let light and resin turn ideas from inspiration into reality. The Flashforge R-Series sets new standards with industrial-grade precision. Injection molding-grade finish and micron-level control deliver complex geometries, with over 92% part fidelity ensuring precise designs. It supports over 20 industrial-grade materials, maximizing design freedom. All materials are rigorously validated resilient elastomers, tough impact resistant, dimensionally stable rigid, and heat-resistant types, forming a strong foundation for industrial manufacturing. The R-Series Smart Mass Production solution streamlines production, taking designs straight to finished products. Iterate faster, customize freely, track every step, manage inventory flexibly. Revolutionize manufacturing. Achieve new business success. Start now.
.530 ranks among the top in speed and precision for 3D printers.
530 significantly boosts production efficiency while improving material utilization.
Additionally, WJ530 has upgraded its automatic model repair feature. While previous device also had this function, the version for WJ530 is noticeably more powerful. If my model files have any defects, the auto repair function intelligently fixes with a single click. I no longer have to conduct meticulous model inspections. I'm deeply grateful to the Flashforge team for providing such an outstanding production tool.
The WJ530 combines high-precision multi-print head design, no power mode, and auto-repair software feature to tackle pain points in jewelry production. We believe it will deliver a more efficient, cost-effective, and intelligent production experience, leading the industry's technological revolution. It represents not only a solution for today, but also the path forward for the future.
OK 了是吗？Hello everyone. I'm Lemon, the R series marketing manager. Today, let me tell you a bit about our equipment. The R series. You will see that we are working hard to create a new way from prototypes to production lines. This way will help the smart factories around the world make, put together, and deliver real parts. And factories are changing fast, and 3D printing is at the center of it all. At first, it was just a tool for making prototypes, but now it's growing into a key production technology. And industry 3D printing isn't just for making one-off models anymore. It's being used more and more in mass production. This change matters a lot because closing the gap between prototype and production isn't optional anymore. It's a must to stay competitive. Stay competitive. Manufacturers now need faster development cycles, smaller bunch runs, and more flexibility across supply chains. That's where our R series comes in. We combine 3D printing with automation, software, and digital workflows. In this way, we are building a smart and quick responding production systems, and they can keep up with the changing future. So the R series is really, really important. It works great for making functional prototype, custom tools, and the end-use parts. So we defined the R series, industry injection molding grade 3D printers. Okay, first let's talk about R series. The R series uses a new kind of DLP 3D printing tech, and it works with a projector as the light source, and the light shines light. The projector shines light on the photosensitive resin, which helps to start a reaction. Then the resin hardens and forms a shape. And the R series offers two print sizes. The RMX has a big printing space of 307 millimeters in x-axis and 162 millimeters in y-axis and 300 millimeters in z-axis. So you can use it to print some large-sized parts. And the R1 has a printing space of 203 millimeters in x-axis, 114 millimeters in y-axis, and 300 millimeters in z-axis. So you can use it to print some small parts and dental molds. Besides, the R series machines have four-sided gantry structures. It keeps the printing platform steady when it moves. So printing works better, and the parts end up with always turn out the same. And the machine has over 20 built-in sensors in it, and they work with industry computer to check part quality in real time. So we don't just make parts, we make the whole process smarter too. Maybe now what you care most about is our big advantage. Our big advantage is we can print the resin with viscosity over 20,000 MPas. You know, ordinary machines on the market usually only reach around 8,000 or even lower. So that means we can work with more types of high-performance materials, and the parts end up with better mechanical performance. So next, let's talk about materials. The R series can work with many kinds of high-performance photosensitive resins, and it can print hard materials and elastic ones too. Plus, it's compatible with over 10 kinds of dental materials. Okay, first is rigid material. It works like nylon. It's tough, strong, and can handle high temperatures. So you can use it to print some things like car parts, electronic parts, and work fixtures. And they can keep up with this material can keep working non-stop at even up to 120 degrees Celsius. So it's very strong and can handle high heat. Okay, next, there is a little lab test. The video, let's look at. Okay, the second material is tough material. It works like ABS. So you can use it to print some tough and thin parts. Okay, so it's perfect for all kinds of consumer electronics cases and parts. Okay, there is a short video of this material. Okay, now you can see it's our elastic material, Elastomer 300. Elastomer 300 works like TPUs. Even in tough environment or when dealing with dynamic stress, it can keep the finished parts reliable and weather resistant. So it's perfect for sport parts like horseshoes, shoe midsoles, a back seat, and more. Okay, let's check out its video. These three materials all are super pure black and durable. So with our advanced DLP 3D printing tech, it can every detail of the models comes out perfectly. So the finished parts have such a smooth surface, and you can use them on the finished products, and no need to repaint. Yeah. And our R series can work with over 10 kinds of dental materials. So you can use it to print some things like crowns, denture bases, and surgical guides, all kinds of dental stuff. Next is part 3. Let's talk about the applications. Okay, now you can see what I'm holding here are all the parts, finished parts that are made by the R series. And let's show you more finished products together. Okay, now you can see these are the unused parts for cars. Yes, and we can print some big parts. Okay, that's this part. And most of them are made of rigid and a tough material. Okay, take this part for example. You can see it's an air conditioning outline, a prototype that we made with a car brand. And we used high performance tough material to print it. It has 2,836 layers in total, and the printing time was 10.5 hours. The weight is 1,230 grams. Okay, we did a UV aging test on this part, after exposed to UV light for 480 hours. No deformation, no damage. It shows very great weather resistance. So it's that's like using it non-stop for a year or even longer. Okay. Okay, now you can see what you are looking at are some finished products for consumer electronics. Yes, almost all of them are made of tough materials. And in consumer electronics, let's take look at these two mouse shells. Yes, they are printing with tough material, so you can see they are very tough. Yeah, very tough and very thin. Yeah, if you make them by traditional injection molding, we need more than over 10 molds. Yeah, that means you will spend more time and more money. So it takes over maybe a month and costs a lot. But with the R series, it takes only 3 hours. Okay, look at another shell. Yes. This mouse has an integrated hollow design. Yes, so this design can't be made by injection molding. Only 3D printing can make it. Yes, hollow design. Okay, next, take that trimmer shell. Yeah, take this trimmer shell for example. Yes, you can see it's made of 2 parts. And the special thing is there are the patterns on the surface. Yeah, they are very clear and beautiful. So our R series can print clear textures directly on the surface, and the complex structure can be made in one piece. Okay, you can see next. You can see these are the surface textures that we printed, and they let the designers and the makers be creative and make production easily. So you can use it, and you can print the clear temperatures on the finished products too. Yeah, directly. Okay, next. Now, what we are looking at here are the elastic applications. Yes, all these products are made of elastic materials, and they are super elastic. There is a horseshoes. Yeah, there is a horseshoes. Okay, closely. Okay, next, there is shoe midsoles. Okay, next is our back seat. Okay, next, let's take the elastomer lattice part. Yes, let's stretch and test it. Yes, please pull harder. Okay, you can see it bounces back very quickly, and is very strong and tear resistant. So all this part are used. All this part are used lattice design, and they are lighter and have unique look that the traditional way can't make. And we have done the a long UV agent test on them, and after being exposed to UV light for 480 hours, they are still stayed reliable and very elastic and don't tear easily. So that means they can be used every day outdoors for at least 1 year or even longer. Okay, last question, let's talk about why choose the R series. In the early days, 3D printing was mainly for looking at things, and the engineers use it to print, to check shapes and how well parts fit. And they tested the design ideas and make early models, but their performance can't support for long use, and they weren't strong enough to use in real life. But today, the R series changes everything. We use the strong photopolymer materials to make parts that good enough for production right away, and the finished parts are precise and work well. They are as good as or even better than the parts that made in the traditional way. So that means 3D printing isn't just for lamps anymore. It can work on big factories floors next to CNC machines and injection molders. And it can make parts in bunches straight up. Okay, to clearly show the R series capabilities as industry production equipment, we compared the need for prototype design level and the industry production level. Okay, first is speed. Prototype design focuses on speed and flexibility, but industry production care more about consistency and throughput. Okay, next is material features. Prototype design usually used basic plastics, and their performance can't support long-term use. But industry production usually need engineering-grade polymers, and they are usually strong and can handle high temperatures, maybe. So they can support for the long-term use. Okay. Third, about cost per piece. Prototypes design can, for prototype design, one-time costs are acceptable. But for production, the goal is to lower costs for large bunches. So the fewer post-processing step means lower costs. Okay, lastly, about certification requirements. Prototypes rarely get certified, but production level parts usually need to meet industry standards. So the parts that are made by the R series can meet your certification needs. Okay, maybe thorough about in introduction, you have already got why to choose the R series. Okay, with that said, let's summarize. 96% consistent production and high performance and weather resistant materials, lower costs, and support for certification tests. All these are the advantages, are the unique advantages of our R series. And with our software, you can easily do mass production. So manufacturers, you can use the R series to move from prototyping to production and then to mass manufacturing and start a new era. Okay, now you can see there is our official website, and you can find all the information about R series there. And after you become our user, we will give you access to the academy, and it has guides for machines operation and maintenance, and this will make it easier for you to use it. Okay. Today, the line between prototypes and production is disappearing, and industry 3D printing is why. Additive manufacturing isn't just for early development. It's changing how parts are mass-produced, delivered, and updated. It connects with smart manufacturing workflows, and that make it a key driver for flexibility, customization, and speed. As the machines get smarter, the materials get stronger, and the software become better at guessing. There are real opportunities ahead. So it's not just about what we make, but how smartly we make it. Okay, that's all for today's sharing of the DR series. Now let's pick 3 questions to answer. Okay, let's first, I see a friend is asking, where can I see the R series machines in person? The R series will be on display at Formnest in Germany in November. So you can visit us there, and maybe you can come to China, our manufacturing center in Dongguan, Guangzhou, where you can see the R series there. Okay, next, here is a question. Can you provide some examples made by the R series? Of course, we can give you some examples. You can contact with our sales teams, and they will provide you some examples. And if you have models that you want to made by the R series, they can help you. Okay, last one question. Do you provide a complete, or do you provide a complete solution? What products are included? Yes, we will provide you a complete solution, and including hardware, software, materials, and process packages, and academy service. All these are our products. Okay, that's all for today. If you think our products are awesome, just leave what you're interested in, and we will answer online. Okay, that's all for today. Thanks again. And next, let's welcome our Mr. Yang, the MJP's marketing manager, to introduce MJP's solution. Okay, goodbye.
530 ranks among the top in speed and precision for 3D printers.
530 significantly boosts production efficiency while improving material utilization.
Additionally, WJ530 has upgraded its automatic model repair feature. While previous devices also had this function, the version for WJ530 is noticeably more powerful. If my model files have any defects, the auto repair function intelligently fixes with a single click. I no longer have to conduct meticulous model inspections. I'm deeply grateful to the Flashforge team for providing such an outstanding production tool.
The WJ530 combines high-precision multi-print head design, no power mode, and auto repair software feature to tackle pain points in jewelry production. We believe it will deliver a more efficient, cost-effective, and intelligent production experience, leading the industry's technological revolution. It represents not only a solution for today, but also the path forward for the future.
At Flashforge's DLP 3D Printing Smart Factory, Light and Data Drive Production, the R-Series Industrial 3D Printing solution for smart mass production integrates model processing, task scheduling, and equipment management, giving real-time control over every step, making an end-use part once required complex steps molds, CNC machining, assembly, and debugging, leading to long lead times, high costs, and limited innovation. Today, Flashforge is reshaping all of this. Manufacturing goes beyond shaping. It redefines how materials, structures, and efficiency work together. Let light and resin turn ideas from inspiration into reality. The Flashforge R-Series sets new standards with industrial-grade precision. Injection molding-grade finish and micron-level control deliver complex geometries, with over 92% part fidelity ensuring precise designs. It supports over 20 industrial-grade materials, maximizing design freedom. All materials are rigorously validated resilient elastomers, tough impact resistant, dimensionally stable rigid, and heat-resistant types, forming a strong foundation for industrial manufacturing. The R-Series Smart Mass Production solution streamlines production, taking design straight to finished products. Iterate faster, customize freely, track every step, manage inventory flexibly, revolutionize manufacturing, achieve new business success. Start now.
Hello everyone, nice to see you here. I'm Gustavo Yang from Flashforge and I'm in charge of the MJP solution. Today, welcome to join our activity of Massing Flash, and we will introduce something interesting about how to use the MJP product of 3D printing in the investment casting solutions. Firstly, before we doing all the introduction, we may need to talk a little bit first about what is investment casting. It is actually a very old technique that people to deal with the metal parts. They use wax to make a mold and use a mold to make a shell. With this shell, when you heat it, the wax will turn to the liquid state and leave out. Then finally you have a shell for you to add the metal inside. Then when you knock out the shell, you have the final parts. With this way, you could get parts with high dimensional accuracy and a very good service, which are widely used in the jewelry production, and also some very high-end industry like turbofans and bladers, and also the aerospace parts. So today, with the new technology, our wax jet products could help you easily to make up your wax mold. Firstly, let's see a little bit about the products. Maybe some people already know that Flashforge, when we're not only doing the FDM products, we also have our industrial line, the WaxJet 400 and 530. It's a 3-head MGP products could use it to build up your wax mold. And with this machine, you can have a module-free production, high precision, and a very friendly procedure following the traditional procedure of investment casting. This is a photo from different angle of the machine. And this photo is based on our 400 series. Now our 530 products is also available for the investment casting industry. It can reach the same dimensional accuracy with the same or even higher production efficiency, and we can also have a better service with a new and better quality wax. After you print your model, our post procedure is very easy, and you only need about $150 to buy the whole set, which are very available from every place. And also, you only need half an hour training for normal people to be able to operate. This is an introduction of the wax. When you print your model, you can have a wax with a purple structure and white parts. The white parts is a supporting material. When you take out the whole model, you don't need to take out the supporting parts manually. You just put them into a liquid which contains mainly alcohol, and it will resolve the wax, the supporting wax parts. And currently, our new products 500 series is using the red wax with a better service. Now let's introduce a little about the solution workflow. Firstly, this photo shows how our product works. You put all your wax into a box, and when the box is heated, our turbo system will transmit the melted wax into the print head. The print head will spit out the small drops of the wax on a cooled metal board. And when the wax drops cooled, it will form the shape, the desired shape of you, layer by layer, and finally build up the whole wax model. And when you finish the whole printing, you just remove the supporting wax from the whole model and get your final model. This is a workflow. From the step 1 to step 7, it's actually the same as you operate other 3D printers. You do the designing, slicing, then the printing procedure is automatically. Only difference is that you don't need to take out the support manually. Then the other steps is actually totally the same with the traditional way when the people doing the investment casting. You assemble the tree, make the shell, dewaxing, casting, and finally knockout. Now we need to talk a little bit about why people need to use this. What is the advantage we can take for the investment casting solution? Firstly, this is a model-free production. You don't need to think about how to design a wax mold and take out from the mold. And also, you don't need to make a mold totally. That means about 30% cost down for the sample and small batch production, and also the design is more freely. With our solution, you can reach the same accuracy, not only dimensional, but also the service, together with the traditional ways. And the most important, comparing with other 3D printing technology, our solution is perfectly adapted to the traditional procedures, and you operate every step the same. Only the first step, when you make the wax mold, you use a 3D printer. This is a table to show the dimensional accuracy of our solution. In the small parts, we can reach CT4, and in the big parts, we can also guarantee a CT6. With all the introduction until now, you could notice that the whole procedure about the first samples and small batch production of the investment casing will be totally lower than before. Before, if you need to make your first model, you need about 14 days. And now, you just print and do your case. 2 days you can get the first sample. Together with the time consumption, you also need a lower cost when you do your first samples. And we know that investment casing is an old technology, but people also think about other ways of 3D printing to help this industry before. Comparing with three technology people are used before for investment casing, our wax casing solution is actually the only one have a high accuracy, which guarantee the same accuracy with before, and also we don't have any environment problem. It shows the wax and take out the wax totally the same as the traditional way, and you do not need to worry about the poisonous gas you put to the air when you burn out the resin or burn out the PS pounder. Here we also have a lot of custom cases. Flashforge solution is already widely used for automobile, pump parts, general industry, aerospace, and also the small and precise parts that usually use MEME technology to do. And our solutions are also widely adopted not only to silicone sole, but also to plastic mold solutions. Actually, with a plastic mold waste, people usually use to make jewelry, and we are already the #1 in the jewelry markets. Here are some cases. We do pump parts, we do turbo fans with very precise bladers, and the car parts and proper for the maritime products. Also, this is also a very complex and with the parts with internal structures for cars. And in the medical industry, we also have ability to make the knee joints with a very special alloy that are very difficult to manufacture with other ways. For window parts and radiators are also very easy for us. Actually, we have other cases from the aerospace to the general industries. If you want to know more details, please feel free to contact us, and we can share these cases with you and also discuss with you about how we can build up your own solution. Okay, this is all my sharing. Here, I will show you some real cases about the casted mold and the printed mold we've already done. You can see here we have the pump parts. It's a very big one. Actually, when you print, you need almost a full board. This is a precise turbo fan system for cars or for other mechanicals. The general industry parts. This is another turbo fan and other pump parts. You can see this structure is very difficult to do with a mold. And you can see here, this is the printed turbo fan system. This is a part that printed with our new red wax together with the 500 series. Okay, so finally, let's see if there's some questions from our partners or from our customers. Firstly, there are some people ask what contains in our material. Actually, you can consider it's the same as a medium temperature wax that widely used in the investment casing. Actually, it contains almost everything on wax, and you use just following the instruction of the investment casing, there's nothing wrong will happen. And another question, the people want to know why we think that the SLA with castable resin is not as good as wax. Well, it's a very good question. I think the people maybe had tried this technology before. With SLA's technology, we can have a very accurate model, and the quality of the model we can say is almost perfect. But the resin normally have more contents that when you heat it, it turns into ash. That means inside the casing shell, you will have ash, and this will damage the surface quality. And also, when you heat the resin, it more turns to be gas, but not the liquid. That means the gas may damage the shell and make some risk for you to have problem when you do the casting steps. And finally, people want to know what kind of metal material we could adopt. Actually, as our solution, we actually do the wax mold, and when you want to do your casting, you can use all the metal material you want. If the material could do casting, it could adapt with our wax mold. Thank you so much for your participation. If you have other questions, or if you want our more detailed introduction, we can organize online meeting or organize other kind of communication with you. Thank you so much, and hoping to see you soon.
.530 ranks among the top in speed and precision for 3D printers.
530 significantly boosts production efficiency while improving material utilization.
Additionally, WJ530 has upgraded its automatic model repair feature. While previous device also had this function, the version for WJ530 is noticeably more powerful. If my model files have any defects, the auto repair function intelligently fixes with a single click. I no longer have to conduct meticulous model inspections. I'm deeply grateful to the Flashforge team for providing such an outstanding production tool.
The WJ530 combines high-precision multi-print head design, low power mode, and auto repair software feature to tackle pain points in jewelry production. We believe it will deliver a more efficient, cost-effective, and intelligent production experience, leading the industry's technological revolution. It represents not only a solution for today, but also the path forward for the future.
At Flashforge's DLP 3D Printing Smart Factory, Light and Data Drive Production, the R-Series Industrial 3D Printing solution for smart mass production integrates model processing, task scheduling, and equipment management, giving real-time control over every step, making an end-use part once required complex steps molds, CNC machining, assembly, and debugging, leading to long lead times, high costs, and limited innovation. Today, Flashforge is reshaping all of this. Manufacturing goes beyond shaping. It redefines how materials, structures, and efficiency work together. Let light and resin turn ideas from inspiration into reality. The Flashforge R series sets new standards with industrial-grade precision. Injection molding-grade finish and micron-level control deliver complex geometries, with over 92% part fidelity ensuring precise designs. It supports over 20 industrial-grade materials, maximizing design freedom. All materials are rigorously validated resilient elastomers, tough impact resistant, dimensionally stable rigid, and heat-resistant types forming a strong foundation for industrial manufacturing. The R-Series Smart Mass Production solution streamlines production, taking designs straight to finished products. Iterate faster, customize freely, track every step, manage inventory flexibly. Revolutionize manufacturing. Achieve new business success. Start now.
.530 ranks among the top in speed and precision for 3D printers.
530 significantly boosts production efficiency while improving material utilization.
Additionally, WJ530 has upgraded its automatic model repair feature. While previous devices also had this function, the version for WJ530 is noticeably more powerful. If my model files have any defects, the auto repair function intelligently fixes with a single click. I no longer have to conduct meticulous model inspections. I'm deeply grateful to the Flashforge team for providing such an outstanding production tool.
The WJ530 combines high-precision multi-print head design, no power mode, and auto-repair software feature to tackle pain points in jewelry production. We believe it will deliver a more efficient, cost-effective, and intelligent production experience, leading the industry's technological revolution. It represents not only a solution for today, but also the path forward for the future.
At Flashforge's DLP 3D Printing Smart Factory, Light and Data Drive Production, the R-Series Industrial 3D Printing solution for smart mass production integrates model processing, task scheduling, and equipment management, giving real-time control over every step, making an end-use part once required complex steps molds, CNC machining, assembly, and debugging, leading to long lead times, high costs, and limited innovation. Today, Flashforge is reshaping all of this. Manufacturing goes beyond shaping. It redefines how materials, structures, and efficiency work together. Let light and resin turn ideas from inspiration into reality. The Flashforge R series sets new standards with industrial-grade precision. Injection molding-grade finish and micron-level control deliver complex geometries, with over